Peace and love. They call me Big Mo out here amongst other names. I hail from Chicago, South Side to be specific, but you know, I'm universal, so we nationwide with it across the board.
Okay, so you say South Side, so is that where you live? Where you from?
Yeah, I live in the South Side. I live in several different places. You know, you gotta stay discreet and you gotta stay local with it. So I got several places I'm at.
Chicago is like a lot of gang activity.
Yeah, Chicago is like an epicenter of gang activity. It's almost like the melting pot for the Midwest and for the United States. You know, we had about 120 homicides in Chicago within the last 30 days. Really under 30 days. This is like April 26th, and we're at like 120 homicides already. So it's ridiculous. It's an epidemic.
You said 120 homicides in a month.
Under a month.
Damn, bro. So, give us insight to yourself and your street affiliation.
I'm affiliated across the board. I'm universal. So, you know, we don't discriminate. Money doesn't discriminate, so why would we? But what it ends up being is the government bodies put factions against each other. They create turmoil. They fuel both sides of the feud, and they benefit either way it goes. That's what we're dealing with in Chicago. I believe that's what we're dealing with worldwide. The powers that be are manipulating the situation.
So, give us some insight to how the streets of Chicago be. So, for those who don't understand Chicago running.
Chicago, I guess it would be a gun culture, a fast money culture. I guess live young, die rich. You know, I don't know how you put it, but it's harsh. It's like you kill or be killed in Chicago. You know, and that goes from the everyday man trying to support his family, the gangsters on the street doing gangster things. You know.
Seems like you got a lot of guns around you, yeah?
Yeah, guns are a necessity. You know, in other places they're like for show or for clout on Instagram or something. But in Chicago, guns they're part of your outfit. They're part of your uniform, like somebody who put on Nikes or like a football player who put on a helmet and cleats. Chicago, you have a joint with you. Have several joints with you. You know, it's a necessity. Love to kid it out. You know, beams and you know. You gotta have an advantage, because if you're not at an advantage, you're at a disadvantage out there. You know, and that my mission is to make it home to my family. You know, to make as much money as I can, stay out of trouble, and make it home to my family every night. This is a sniper rifle. This is a Savage 223. This is a beautiful weapon right here. That's a Savage 223 sniper rifle. Long distance black diamond scope. You know. That's a couple $1,000s into a gun. Just like this. This is a Diamondback 15, reflex scope, modified triggers, beams, stocks, you know, you name it. You name it. Anything to give you an advantage. You know? Because it might be me versus 5 people. It might be me versus 1, but in any situation I encounter, I want to be at an extreme advantage versus disadvantage.